What's by? This is Jaden, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we are reacting to Torchwood Season 3, Episode 5, Day 5. This is the finale of Torchwood, and the finale of Season 3 of Torchwood, I mean. And let's see what's going on. Let's see what happens in this episode. I kind of forget what happens in the last episode, like the way it ended, but we'll figure it out. So far, this season has been really good, and let's see if the ending of the season is even better. Full reactions on Patreon.
There's one thing I always meant to ask Jack.
Gwen?
Back in the old days, I wanted to know about that doctor of his.
Huh? Back in the old
Man
days.
appears out of nowhere and saves the world,
What's going on?
except sometimes he doesn't. I'm recording this in case anyone ever finds it, so you can see. You can see how the world ended.
What?
Injections.
I still want to go to school.
You're not going either. You're staying put. Just like your Uncle Yanto said, don't trust any of them.
But the man said we got to go.
And I know for a fact he's lying.
These inoculations are to protect your children. These inoculations are safe. These inoculations will guarantee no repeat of the problems of the past 4 days.
Yeah,
David,
yeah.
on your feet.
We'd better get ready for school then.
No, darling. Your father said stay at home with me.
Why?
Oh,
What's so
shoot.
different
Look,
about us?
And as ever,
you're his
I
kids?
thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your faith.
At 1200 hours, the British Army will take the children from their schools to the designated rendezvous points.
What if they refuse, the soldiers? We could have a mutiny on our hands.
They've been told. Any soldier refusing to do his duty will make his own family liable.
So we take them to the rendezvous points, but what then?
A strategy that's worked all my life. Now then, let's not keep it waiting.
He's suspicious of Mr. Decker.
We have designated rendezvous points, selected army bases in all participating countries, but once the children are assembled, what then? How do you collect them?
As we arrived, observe.
As we are. What?
Some sort of transportation device taking them.
Trucks.
They're trading in drugs.
They're drug dealer, intergalactic
You're
drug
shooting
dealers.
On children. Our children.
So they're just drug addicts. No wonder they act that way.
Let's not forget. Your government started this trade. You opened the market over 40 years ago.
This dude loves to blame them. What else would they do? I mean, yes, I'm blaming them too, but what else would they
Yes,
do
sir.
in that situation?
The threat still stands.
Haven't we gone past that?
My husband is still out there with everything you've done recorded on his laptop. One word from me and he will release that information to the public.
What do you think Torchwood is now? Do you think you're still players?
We can try.
We're at a tipping point right now. Civilization's about to fall into hell. You want to start that descent a little earlier? Go ahead. I'm afraid Miss Abiba is in police custody, charged with espionage.
Then what about my daughter and her son?
They're free to go.
Do you need a whole airplane or a whole helicopter to go to Cardiff? Or is she going somewhere else?
Stephen, come on. I want to see.
No, darling, this is for grown-ups. Suzanne, get him a Coke or something. Received and confirmed. It's inside Thames House.
That's horrible.
So I was
Your
wondering...
name was chosen, John.
Right. Good. In what
I
way,
thought
Joseph?
John would have been dead by now.
The inoculation story seems to have gained some currency. There'll be selected news media at your house. You will be seen to offer your children for treatment. This will be broadcast on every network channel at
For
12
what?
o'clock midday.
But there is no inoculation.
This action will help the public and show them no cause for unrest.
You mean I pretend they're going to be inoculated?
Wow. See how dirty they are?
It's our duty now to think beyond this terrible day. And once it's over, the government must be seen as victims of the 456. We must be seen to have lost.
But you've seen what they do to them! They're just girls, sir! They're just girls! They're not like
I'm sorry, John.
What do you want?
Bridget, I need a requisition 31.
What for?
Oh, yes, you can.
But what for, sir?
Requisition 31, thank you.
They give you retcon and chemicals and radiation and God knows what. Bloody pill didn't stand a chance. That's what Torchwood does, you see. It ruins your life.
Ooh.
How's it ruined?
You want to have kids in a world like this, Reese?
Hey, look,
You're
that
not
is
getting rid of
true.
it.
Is that right?
Oh, ooh. Yeah, but you already...
The next left.
You already said how happy you
Your
were.
sister lives off the Cromwell estate.
Thank you.
What are you about to do to her?
I've come to tell you how we met. You wouldn't think it to look at him now, but he was a clumsy thing. Always losing his keys. Mr. Swales never thought he'd amount to much, but I thought...
Look, he's not getting rid of those
Well,
girls.
keep an eye on that one. And all the others came and went. The high flyers, they burnt out or went on to something better.
But she always
And
stayed.
you know what John Frobisher did? And we made quite the team.
Okay.
I'm not saying he was perfect. You know that better than me. But he worked hard. He always worked hard. I don't think that's valued enough these days. Hard work. John Frobisher was a good man. Because when the history of this
Oh, what's all that for?
they'll talk about the ministers and the soldiers.
Is he gonna kill his
with
family
numbers for
to prevent
names,
them
and
from going with the
I think people
aliens?
will forget. If ever you think of John Frobisher, just remember that it wasn't his fault.
Is he gonna do? He's about to do this. He's gonna shoot his family and then kill himself. But that's giving them no chance. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. That is so messed up. They already saw the gun and they're about to get shot. I wish we could hear the gunshots. That's dark. That is dark. Ooh. 3 of them. 3 got killed.
You know Yanto?
Mm-hmm.
Was he gay?
Shut up.
They might not know.
Well, in which case, do not say.
Well, that proves my point.
Look, listen, there's a lot more going on. You've just got to trust me. Okay, she's got 2 kids. We need to find out where they are. That's why we need a car. We might have to pick them up from school and take them back to mine, okay?
Back to yours? What for?
Andy, we've got to look after these kids. Just do what I say. Johnny.
Go and do a proper job.
I know I need a license for a creche. I'm not thick. This is emergency circumstances, right? I'm not trusting the telly.
If we could have a word in private.
They're not even paying, so it can't be illegal.
No, I know.
right?
It's not about the kids.
I don't care who you are. You haven't got the authority to just march in here and Mr. Patel, they can't just...
Everything
They said inoculations, not... Where are you taking them?
That teacher cares. That's good.
Where are you taking them?
That's an ugly look. That's how the school bus is looking over there in London.
It's okay. It's okay, let it out. He didn't say anything about my car, did he?
No.
Sorry.
No, there's something else. Something you want me to tell you, and I'm sorry, it's kind of urgent.
You could get out.
I knew Yanto
What?
properly. I worked with him for years.
Hey, come on.
No.
Leave her alone.
I did. I did. We were a team. We did all these things together.
He worked in Devon. If Yanto gave you that old shit, then you didn't know him at all.
Yanto lied to her then. What? Now they're just playing soccer, football together? Which is soccer in America, but you know.